You thought you were saving 20%, but what if that discount just cost you 200% more over the next 3 years? Store credit cards are everywhere, dangled in front of you at the checkout line like candy. But behind that glossy sign-up bonus is one of the most quietly devastating financial traps in modern consumer culture. We are talking about retail cards carrying average APRs north of 28%, nearly double what most traditional credit cards charge. And millions of Americans are signing up every single holiday season without reading a single line of the fine print. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau flagged store cards as among the most predatory lending products available to everyday shoppers, and yet the sign-up lines keep growing. Picture this. You walk into your favorite furniture store, you need a couch, and the salesperson smiles and says, 18 months, 0% interest. No payments until next year. That sentence is engineered in a laboratory to sound like free money, and your brain, bless it, hears exactly that. What your brain conveniently skips is the deferred interest clause lurking at the bottom of page 4 of the agreement you never read. Deferred interest is not the same as zero interest, and this is where the magic trick gets revealed. If you carry even $1 of that balance past the promotional period, many retailers will retroactively charge you interest on the entire original purchase, going all the way back to day one. And suddenly, your free couch costs you an extra $400 you never saw coming. There was a moment, maybe around 2015 to 2019, when buy now, pay later culture felt like financial evolution, like we had finally cracked the code on spending without consequence. Personal finance influencers were celebrating store card rewards, bloggers were writing about stacking discounts, and the whole ecosystem felt like a cheat code. But that optimism aged about as well as a store brand avocado. Here is the psychological trap nobody talks about. The 20% discount you get the day you sign up is real. It is tangible. It hits your dopamine like a little jackpot. But the 28% APR is hypothetical future use problem. Behavioral economists call this present bias, the very human tendency to overvalue immediate rewards and dramatically underweight future costs. And retailers have built billion-dollar business models on top of exactly this quirk in your brain. Credit card debt in the United States crossed over $1 trillion for the first time in 2023, and a meaningful portion of that sits on store-branded and retail cards with eye-watering interest rates. We have been here before. Though the late 1990s saw explosive growth in retail card offerings, the 2000s brought the first wave of consumer regret, and then 2008 hit, and suddenly everyone remembered what high interest debt actually felt like when income got uncertain. History keeps rhyming on this one, and the pattern is almost poetic in its consistency. Economic optimism rises, consumer spending loosens, retailers flood the market with incentive-laden cards, and then some external shock, a recession, a pandemic, a job loss, turns those balances into anchors. The irony is that the people most attracted to the save money now pitch are often the people with the least financial cushion to absorb the cost later. Let us kill a misconception right now. Carrying a store card does not inherently build your credit score in any meaningful way that a regular low-rate card would not do better with less risk. Many people believe that signing up for a store card is a smart credit-building move, when in reality, the hard inquiry, the high utilization potential, and the punishing APR make it one of the more expensive ways to accomplish that goal. You can build excellent credit with a boring, low-limit secured card and a single recurring subscription charge, no furniture store required. So what do the practical lessons of history actually tell us here? Pay the promotional balance off at least 2 months before the 0% period ends. Not the day of, because payment processing delays are real, and one missed deadline can trigger full retroactive interest. If you cannot confidently project that you will pay the balance in full within the promotional window, the honest and rational move is to not open the card at all, regardless of how good the discount looks in the moment. Discipline here is not about being cheap or fearful. It is about recognizing that financial decisions made at a cash register, under mild social pressure, with a salesperson waiting, are almost never your best decisions. The process matters more than the perk. The position you protect matters more than the points you accumulate, and the accounts you do not open are sometimes the most profitable financial moves you ever make. boring wins. Think of your financial life like a portfolio of decisions, some aggressive, some conservative, and a store card open for a one-time discount is simply not worth the risk allocation it demands of your attention, your credit profile, and your future self's patience. The best investors and the best personal finance practitioners share one trait above everything else. They are ruthlessly consistent, not occasionally brilliant. At the end of the day, this is about understanding the systems designed around you. The checkout line is not neutral. The smiling associate is not your financial advisor. And the limited time offer is almost always available again next weekend. Comfort comes not from avoiding all risks, but from making informed, unemotional decisions where you understand the full cost before you commit. If you go in with open eyes, calculate the true APR scenario, and still decide it makes sense, then you are playing the game correctly. The real flex is not the discount you captured. It is the interest you never paid. Discipline, sizing, and consistency are the only advantages that compound in your favor over time. And every time you pause at that checkout counter and ask, what is the actual cost of this? You are doing something most people around you simply will not do. And if you are ready to start making smarter moves with your money, whether that means getting into real estate investing, finding the right contractors for a property, or connecting with lenders who actually work in your interests, check out our links in the description below and let us help you get started.